everybody. If you're new to my channel, I'm She's 40 Marie. I am on TikTok and Instagram, but mostly on TikTok. Stop! Sorry, that's my son. So I wanted to talk about having your fourth child. I didn't expect it at all. It was not something that I was thinking that was going to happen to me. I have two girls. One is 6 going on 7, and then I also have a 5-year-old going on 6, and then I just have a son that turned 3 in March of 2024. So we are now in May 2024, and I'm finding out in April, like the end of April, that I was freaking pregnant, and I had no idea. So my last period in, oh my god, that truck was loud. I had my last period in March, and it was like the second of the last week or whatever, and I ended up pretty much feeling like intuitively that I possibly could be, but I just never thought about it. And then the next thing you know, that I ended up not getting one at all in April, and I was like telling my partner, like, you know, like, it didn't come. He like, yeah, it'll come. So I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna trip. And then next thing you know, I get in sure, I'll get in, let's say April 30th come, and I was like, that shit did not show. And I was like, I'm just gonna take a test. So I just went to take one, and literally, you guys, it went super quick. Like, the line showed up so fast. He wants these nerds. I haven't had nerds in a long time, but doing it. You say hi, son? Yeah, that's Big Mar, y'all. This is my third born. I ended up taking the test, and the line showed up super quick. So I was just like, jeez. So I took another one. Like, I went to Walmart, just got one of those dollar ones, and they showed up super quick. And I'm like, oh my god, no way. Like, I kind of knew, but I didn't know. So when I got back, I made sure I took the test and everything, and it said it. So I was just like, whoa, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to have this? Is this meant to be? I was just like tripping for just a minute. I couldn't believe it. So I just accepted it, and the next thing you know, I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I ran into so many like synchronicities and things that was telling me, like, just, you know, go with the flow of it. I wanted to talk to you guys about when you're when you're having your fourth child or third child, or even your second child, but anybody who can relate to my situation as far as having a fourth child, the symptoms. Some people were asking me about this because I kind of got nervous because my in-law aunt, she said, oh, you're having twins. And I was like, no. I had to pay attention to how I was feeling. And when I think about my son, I didn't have any symptoms, and I was super joyous. I was laughing. I was eating whatever, like tacos and salsa. It was more on the citrus side. I didn't really care about sweets that much, but I'll eat it maybe or whatever. But right now, on my fourth time around, if I'm only 7 weeks, I was showing at 6 weeks. So my belly is already kind of like a little small ball right now. So I know I've heard of with the research, you guys, that when you've already had children, your body kind of already know what to do and have expanded before. So it is very likely that you will have your belly showing kind of sooner. So I'm guessing that's what's happening to me. But then my in-law, she kind of freaked me out because she was like, oh, you're having twins, because who shows at 2 months? And I'm like, well, some people do, right? Because I don't want no twins. I can't have twins. I have 3 children already. I don't want twins. Like, no. My husband said he'll pass out and have to get a stretcher if he find out that we're having twins. So I don't know how likely I can even have one. But on the monitor that I saw showed that I only have 1 heartbeat showing. So I don't even want to put that in my vortex that there's a possibility you can have twins. So I'm just gonna say, like, y'all, I'm having 1 child. So as far as what I know, for this 1 child, I am craving certain things that are not really bad craving. I'm not like hounding on things. Like when I was pregnant, I would say with my second child, my daughter, I had more cravings. My first kid, it was a girl, and she broke me down, but I'm gonna just kind of break it down. So I'm gonna break it down to you guys on a couple questions, like going through all of my pregnancies really quickly about like cravings or how I feel. My first daughter was a girl. Sorry, y'all. For my first daughter, she I used to run track and field, so my body was very slim. I have a short torso, long legs. So she expanded my body. My ribs was hurting around 7 months. That was painful, like when you breathe, because I remember I was working a little bit, and inhale and exhale, it was like painful, like sharp pains in my rib set cages, and I was very slim, so she like widened me. I was kind of like, I thought she was laying horizontal sometimes, and the doctor said she would like swim, like she would be flipping. So and even on the monitor, we couldn't even see the sex of the baby. It took us forever to get the lines on the ultrasound to see if she was a girl or a boy. So my first was like, but the funny thing is I was in school for massage therapy, so I was very active. So she was an active baby, and I went vegan at that time, or vegetarian at that time. And I think the only thing I would eat was like a turkey patty. Like if you would make a patty, maybe put a little gravy on it or something like that. Like I would only eat something like that, but most of the time I was eating like green beans, a lot of strawberries, maybe an orange juice. I know I couldn't stomach eggs for some reason with her, or eggs and orange juice combination. I would throw it up. It was weird. But for her, I was very active. I was massage therapy. I was doing color. I did Reiki with her. Yeah, my first was interesting, but she had me hot. Okay, she had me very hot in temperature, and then also I would say I didn't have terrible skin. Like I didn't have bad acne with my first daughter or anything like that. It was just that I got huge after a while, and she was hard when it comes to delivery. I had a really bad pain, but at the same time, the hospital I went to was St. Francis. If anybody know where that is, in Linwood, California. I went there for my first time, and they gave me a lot of things to go home with. I had like all kind of things, even breast, like the whole thing, right? But I was just doing like ice chips. I didn't eat, and it made me very angry. So I ended up like having to get an epidural because she got stuck. It was just like a whole bunch of stuff. It was hard for me to push, but I did have a successful vaginal delivery, so it was fine. But my second daughter, I don't know if anyone had back-to-back children, but I did. And when I did with this, my second daughter, Zalea, was so easy to push out. It took me 2 pushes to push her out when it comes to delivery. However, with my first daughter, I had morning sickness where I was all over the floor. Like, I couldn't get up. I was, but I probably just didn't know what I was doing. As far as eating frequent small meals, I probably didn't really know. I was really sick with the morning sickness with my first daughter. She's the first child. I think it's just, people say that it's your first child, or some people like to say if it's a girl, you have more morning sickness than it's a boy. I don't think that's true. I think it's just if you've never been pregnant before and you have your first kid, you probably will have morning sickness, and especially when you don't know what to do with the nausea. Sometimes you don't know what to eat. I wasn't educated. Like, my mom passed away 6 months before I found out I was pregnant with my first kid. So like, nobody told me like how this is going or what to eat. You know, crackers. I didn't know applesauce works, or like that. So with her, it was about strawberries, and I was more vegetarian. But with my second daughter, I didn't have morning sickness like her. I had night sickness. So every time about 5 or 6 p.m. came, I would just have night nauseous only. When the morning came, I was fine, but in the night I was not. And then I was craving more of like hamburgers or french fries. I remember I kept eating Riley's for some reason with her, and I still ate healthy, but it was more like that. And I kicked my feet up a little earlier. At like 7 months, I think I stopped working instead of waiting through 8 months when it came to work. But I was kind of active with her too in the daytime, but when the nighttime came, I was kind of like chilling. So it was interesting how she came out, because she's very laid back but cautious. It's interesting. Now with my son though, I carry very low, because with my daughters, it was just like my sides. Like, I had got love handles on the sides, like, so to speak, on the sides, and I was like big. But with my son, he grew very big, but it was forward like a dino egg. Like, my belly was very forward. But with him, I was laughing, I was happy, I was eating tacos and salsa. That's all I can remember is like salsa and chips. I did like lemons, and I don't remember anything else except for I just like to eat just dinner. Like, my husband would say, because he would say I'll start turning into Gordon Ramsay when I get pregnant, because for some reason I started trying recipes out. I was making soups, I was making tacos, burritos. I was trying different types of like ways to make like tostadas. I was making all kind of things, and he loved it because he was eating it. But for some reason with a boy, I was more active in the kitchen. I wanted meals. I didn't want no petty food. I didn't want no like fast food. Like, you're not gonna just bring me something like not tasteful. So that was that. So this time, this makes me think I'm having a boy because I want food. I want meals. I don't want any skimpy little foods. Like, I eat snacks like a Chewy bar, but I'm noticing I'm cool with cereal. Like, my son eats Kicks, and I don't care about Kicks, but for some reason, I just ate a whole bowl yesterday. Just a plain one. I can't eat anything too salty, too sweet. Like, I don't like sweets at all right now. Like, I can eat it, but like, I pay for it later if I try it. Like, they have those little brownie bites you get from like Target or Sam's Club. Those are so good, but I don't want them at all. So like, there's certain things I'm like, oh my God, that's salty. Like, somebody gave me a smoked sausage or something, and I was like, I don't want that. I don't eat meat like that, because I was vegan before the baby, and now that this fourth baby arrived, I want meats like chicken, and so I don't eat chicken. Like, I threw chicken. I never eat pork, but like, there's certain things that I don't eat, and like, the baby's like, I want this, okay? Like, I want a tostada with this in it. So I've been trying to keep my vegetarian ways going, but I've been trying to just go straight vegan, but it's hard. Because I'm eating tofu. I made tofu lettuce wraps. Like, I want nice course meals, so I'm just noticing the things that I want is like gourmet, or like Luna Grill, or I think yesterday I wanted a shrimp basket. It's so bad. Like, you know, when you had those old school days where you just go get a French fry red snapper fish basket. Oh my God, with the tartar sauce. So I had to go get one of those. I've been wanting noodles and pasta. Salsa and chips are like easy. Grapefruit, red grapefruits, I am killing those. I eat cherries to snack on every time, like just a few to snack on. I've eaten my smoothies from homemade. I always make smoothies. I mean, I eat a grape or two. Strawberries I'm still eating with like granola. I'm noticing that right around this time. My belly's already showing. I'm only 2 months or whatever, but it's already, like, you can definitely see it through my shirt. Like, and that's what's scaring me, because they talk about the twin thing, like, you do show faster, everything's intensified. But it's kind of really exciting, you guys, because I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping it's a boy, because my son will have a playmate other than the girls when they do their girl time. But the cravings that I'm having, like with my son, my urine color, like the midwife myth about it being light in urination, that's true. As far as for him, I just knew he was a boy. For this time I'm pregnant, my urine is light in color again, and my belly's like, it's not way up here, so that's cool for me. It's exciting. They say eating cereal, you know, you might crave for more cereals, and Honey Bunches of Oats is like one of the first things I kept eating. And then now, like, I'm eating Kicks. I don't know why I'm eating Kicks, you guys, but I'm eating Kicks. And then anything sweet I can't eat. If someone had a birthday party and tried to give me those really nice cheesecakes, I couldn't do it. I think the farthest sweet I can go is like maybe a muffin, and I love muffins, blueberry muffins. I can't even eat half of it. So it's like, okay, something's changed. And everything I want is like a meal. It's a freaking meal. So I got psyched with my daughter, because when she gave me night sickness and everything, she, like, I was eating burgers and fries, so I was like, okay, this is different than my first daughter, so could this be a boy? No, she became a girl. So I'm like, okay, I can't think of it because I'm eating meals that it's going to be a boy. But I will say, with the light urination and the I'm peeing, whatever, it's not as frequent yet, but the nauseous comes with if I'm hungry. So it's like, as long as you eat small frequent meals, I'm totally fine. Just, I have to be on time. If I mess up, I'll start getting like, you just have to have something available for you to eat. So I try to stay with my healthy options. But the thing that saved me the most is saltine crackers and ginger ale. Just having it, period. If you don't have nothing at all, saltine crackers or Ritz crackers, but I think the saute square ones, I never used to eat them like that, but now I understand why. They work. And they kind of work better than Ritz. But if you only got Ritz crackers, eat them. Those with sipping water. Gulping water makes me sick too. So just sip your water. That and ginger ale. I kid you not, it saves me all the time. Anytime I bought 34 packs, 12 packs, I just keep ginger ale at home, period. Or if you have sparkling water, that'll help. But for me, I need some taste still, so ginger ale is like the perfect little bit of everything you got. I can eat eggs, which is interesting because I don't really mess with eggs, but I've ate like a breakfast burrito with just like the hash brown, you know, the eggs and the cheese kind of thing. Put a little salsa on there. That's what I'm saying. I'm like a salsa dummy right now. So anybody who's having their fourth or having their third and they don't know what they might having, some of my symptoms have been like that. My symptoms have been banana avocado toast with diced tomatoes, salt and pepper. Great morning breakfast. I love it. I actually love it more than just toast, period. Helps too. If you haven't found anything that can help you out with the nausea, sauteing crackers, ginger ale, banana, and trail mix. I always eat banana chips comboed with walnuts, pecans. Saves me all the time. And I have cranberries and pumpkin seeds in there, and sometimes the coconut bits, but they be irritating to eat sometimes. So I just literally the brain, especially at work, in a Ziploc bag, I just take walnuts and banana chips, pecans, pumpkin seeds. I just mix them in a bag and just go. And it always helps sustain me. I can't eat my favorite, which is a PBJ. It's too sweet. So I noticed that toast and avocado, salt and pepper, and a little diced tomatoes helps. And I hate tomatoes, but I've been eating them, so that works for me. Or sometimes I just do avocado toast and skip the salt and pepper and everything, and I put strawberry jam, and it's good. So strawberry jam avocado toast is really good together when you're pregnant. For me, because it's like a little sweet, a little bit of bland, because sometimes avocado has no taste at all for most people. Because I actually can just scoop an avocado with a spoon and I can eat it like that. But if you need that taste, just try that. Avocado toast, almond butter toast, whatever works and rocks your boat. I don't like sweets, so right now I can put a little bit of strawberry jam and then lay the avocado on there and then eat it like that with the toast. Nice medium toasted. It's perfect, y'all. So that's been something that I can eat in the morning. Mommy. Trail mix with the and banana chips and pumpkin seeds, of course, because we're talking about protein here too as well, and good carbs. So those peanuts, nuts is great for baby's brain activity, your brain while you're at work. It works. Noodles have been good for me. Pasta holds me well, but I just can't eat it. Just don't eat nothing too fast, especially in the first trimester. I'm in the first trimester, and I'm at 7 weeks, and I'm about to be 8 weeks, I think, tomorrow. It's helped, totally helped. So I'm not even nauseated right now at all, because I woke up and I always take a lunch pill like this. This is something I take to work all the time. I got from Amazon. Mama, take this everywhere you go if you can. And you can already see in one of my things, I already have my grapefruit in there, and I have some strawberries up there. And inside, I packed me, that's some of that fish basket I had yesterday. Fish basket. I have some red snapper in there with the greens. I have some collard greens in there. And just keep up with your greens, because you want to keep your bowel movements going well when you're just intaking all these snacks and stuff. And keep your water. Always try to keep my water in glass. I don't like drinking out of plastic. Yeah, I know, grave digger. But this Mommy, is what I take all the time. Can you give me a new grave digger? I don't break it. Yeah, sure. And that grave digger. Like I said, ginger ale is my lifesaver. I hope this helps everybody. I'm about to take my son to get a haircut So I'm just vlogging this morning because I haven't been able to, because sometimes I actually had to take a break from work. But we're gonna go in and get him a haircut, and we'll catch you guys later. Hope this video helps anybody who's expecting or just found out and this is your third baby or your fourth or this is your second. This could help anybody. I think I'm having a boy based on my cravings, based on the light urine color, based on the citrus fruits, the limes that I'm loving, the lemon water that I'm drinking.
Mom, are we going there?
I've been roasted vegetables and things like that is the type of stuff that I've been actually eating. So I hope this helps anyone, and I'll see you next time.